Hey everybody, Dan here with Fin Feather Fur Outfitters. Today we're looking at the Springfield Armory Hellion. What a great bullpup this is. If you're not familiar with a bullpup, it takes the grip and the trigger forward, the magazine backward, making a shorter overall firearm, chambered in 5.56. This thing is awesome, so let's do it. You're looking at 28¼ inches overall length. It has ambidextrous controls throughout. Even the ejection can be moved over to the left side. It takes a little bit of tooling, but out of the case, everything is ambidextrous, certainly left-handed friendly. It has a 16-inch forged steel barrels, 1x7 twist. It is a beautiful looking and shooting bullpup, and I had so much fun with it. I took it to the range, I sighted in the optic, I was able to fire this, no problem. It was so much fun. Let's get into some of the features, and I think you'll like what you see. Let's begin with the stock. It's a 5-position spring-loaded stock. You hit this lever right here, and it will back it up to wherever you want it. I like it fully extended, but you will see below those notches there tell you where you're at with it. The bolt release is right here, and the charger is over here. Now, what's cool with the charger is that it is ambidextrous, so I just pull it this way. If I want to charge from the left side, I can push it the other way, charge from the right side. So I'll go ahead and pull this back and lock that bolt back, and it is now locked back. Over here is the bolt release. Once again, ambidextrous. All I do is take this lever here, push it forward. I use my thumb there, and that releases the bolt, and that will also put the charger underneath the pick rail. Super cool. I've got a 20-round Magpul P-Mag in there. All right, 5.56. Here is the ejection port. Well, this is the left side ejection port. The actual ejection port is over here. All right, but as I mentioned, that can be switched over. It has a flip-up rear sight. You can see that that will not be in use because I have an optic on here. We're going to talk about that. But it does have a pick rail that goes completely across. And I mentioned that the charger could go either way. So this is on the right side. Here is the front sight. It is spring-loaded. All right, you hit the button. Where is it? Here it is. You hit the button, and that will put that into a sight position, so you could use that front sight and the rear sight if you're not running an optic. The handguard is an M-LOK handguard, okay, polymer handguard, and you can see it has slots on the side, down below, a couple down below over here. It does have a BCM Gunfighter Mod 3 grip. All right, nice texture to it, feels good. And then the ambidextrous thumb safety right here. All right, you can fire, safe, and we'll notice that that is on both sides. One of the things that bullpups, well, that I should say is so common on bullpups, is that the trigger is a bit stiff. But I have not found that on the Hellion. You know, it takes this long arm to go to the actual trigger of the standard rifle. This is not that bad. Now, I did show clear here, but this flat face trigger feels really crisp. And I was noticing when shooting offhand at the range that I did not have an issue with the trigger that I have on other bullpups, honestly. So I was happy about that. It does have a 4-prong flash hider. All right, we'll get a look at that. It's got a cool look to it. And an adjustable gas system right here. You can move it or just keep it on the normal state or move it depending on what ammo you're running or if you're running a can. It does have QD mounts throughout. All right, you can see one there. It also has a sling mount over here. Take a look at this side. Very similar looking, but I also moved the bolt back. I want to show you once again. I've got it extended out to the right side. All I have to do is take this lever and it will close the bolt and it will move that right there. The magazine release is behind the mag well. Okay, all you do is push that in and release the mag. I mentioned a 20 round mag. We'll take one more look at that trigger because I did just run the bolt, and we'll see right there, flat trigger, nice break. A little heavier than your standard rifle trigger, but that's to be expected with a bullpup when you move the whole trigger assembly forward along with the grip, and you move the action and the magazine backward for an overall length of 28.25 inches. So there it is, the Springfield Armory Hellion. What a great bullpup this is. A shorter firearm, still chambered in 5.56. I love it, and I think that trigger pull is pretty awesome considering it uses an arm, and usually they're heavier. This is great. I love everything about it. And once again, Dan here with Fin Feather Fur Outfitters. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.